Yeah. Right, what I thought I'd do tonight is I would show you some of my holiday pictures, but I was hoping you wouldn't see me in the same light as these people, not in any kind of, just things that I found interesting when I've been abroad. I was going to put David Travis up there as well, so I need to film, but that would be a lie. He's innocent for a few days. The first set of pictures came from a place called Paderborn, which is where my sister-in-law lives, in the middle of nowhere, and you would not expect to find anything interesting in Paderborn at all. A long way from any cultural places in Germany. This was a poster wandering through town with a band called V8 Wankers. Picture in your head what the V8 Wankers will look like. The next slide. See if you are right. That's the V8 Wankers. This is one of their promotional pictures with an interesting working. I think you've got that there. Anyway, so that if you thought they looked like that or some heavy metal, you were right. I haven't yet looked them up on Spotify, the V8 Wankers, but that's one of their hits. Also, I do like a bad pun. I laughed at your Teddius. This was in Paderborn, Cafe and Bar Salona, which I thought was just shocking. And there is a national chain of them all over. They're like a German Burger King. This innocent shop window, if you notice this, it was a jeweller's. If you notice this little figure down here, it was a queen, a nodding-headed queen, in the middle of this town in Germany, in nowhere. No significance, no sign, no flag, nothing. This is a newspaper that I found called The Waz, which made me laugh, because if you're from the north, it means to take a pee. So that just amused me. That was at the train station on the way home. We found The Waz. And this is my Waz in a toilet, to illustrate the fact that in German toilets they have what we call in our family a poo shelf. It goes horizontal before it goes down. I'm not sure why, whether you want to examine what you have produced or it just seems a very weird design. Right, the next bunch of photographs came from a holiday where we flew into Girona airport and went holiday on here, and I visited Barcelona. And Barcelona had some interesting things as you wander around, not the usual tourist spots. The first up is a nightclub which on Monday promised I wonder whether that was like the Ron seal of nightclub nights, and it just turned up and it did exactly what it said on the concert. I didn't get a chance to find out. I'd like to go back. Bra Cafe. Picture in your head what the inside of the Bra Cafe looks like. I imagine the men and women will have slightly different images going through their head. I went in quite excited in my David Travis mode. Quite disappointed to find this swimming coats. But when I googled them, there was a national chain of Bra Cafe, and they actually are all over the world, because I found out BRA is short for Brazil. So they're all over in South America and all places. There are plenty of bra cafes. Club Wiki Sex, all around about on the way to Figueras, where the Darling Museum is. Now, what do you think? That they just took Wiki from Wikipedia, sex, because it's popular, and just stuck them together, hoping people will flock. So I googled them, and the inside of Club Wiki Sex promises something like that. Have a quick read of that, and you think this is what it promises on the inside. These are supposedly the inside of Club Wiki Sex, which I found on Google. I find it hard to believe in that building, which looks like it's got two piss stains on it. And it's on a roundabout in the middle of an industrial estate. Just cost Quinn. Quinn, for those in the north, is a word slightly ruder than twat, but above the rhyming slang for hunt. Outside Discuss Quinn, just to prove I didn't Google the image. It was a nice music shop. Linking back to somebody searching for their joy, in Spain in the supermarket we found these bananas, which the label is called a joy banana. Imagine what you could do with that. Again, men and women will have probably slightly different images in their head at this point. We went on leaving the kids, and they were shouting out names. When they came through, this one was the Ferry Terrier that somebody shouted out. And I was thinking, well, there's a lot of Yorkshiremen in there, and that just again, we thought is a bad pun. We quite like the Ferry Terrier. I don't know what it actually is. This was in the parking spot in Girona at the airport, and I hope Michael Gove never sees this. They charge price per minute, 0.03270. Imagine trying to work out how long, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Gove needs to no further than the Far East. The last one comes from Denmark, famous for Vikings, Lego, bacon, and the last one comes from this, which is my personal favourite of all these images, and this is a product they sell in Denmark, which is salty sweets. Clearly someone's not used the internet for their global research, and they're not planning on selling them in England. Again, to prove we didn't look it up, if anybody would like to try some skunk, there is Okay, still shrink wrap. I daren't open them to see.